pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know what, Ernie, you hear a lot of people complain, but let me tell you from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been doing it. Look how many rings he got. Well, there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular season and taking away some of those back-to-back games. But it's like bowling, Ernie. I'm a good bowler. Like, you're using your right arm a lot, and sometimes you need to rest it. You can't just start bowling with your left. So for me, I bowl a perfect game twice in my life. I'm only using right hand. You need that rest. That was the worst analogy I ever heard in my life.
No, yeah, I think so too. How good a bowler are you, Kenny?
I'm probably like a 190 bowler.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, consistently.
I don't buy that either.
Me either.
Okay.
Are you a good bowler, Shaq?
Yep, good serial bowler.
Oh!
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for them.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Monty Eunice. He's out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Bush in at the shooting guard position.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Now, here's Green to the paint. Love dishes to Green. Shot is off. Second shot opportunity. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight. Detroit with the ball. It's a three-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Detroit. And that one's good. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Cleveland on defense. There's a screen by Monty Eunice. Outside Jackson. Shot on the wing. And Monty Eunice with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Smart kicks to Green. No luck. Good D by Drummond.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And so he hits both. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Green with a screen for Smart. Kicks it to Green. Here's Love. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Eunice pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The Cavaliers trailing. Smart kicks to Green. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Pass to Smart. Back to Green. Eunice with the steal. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Drummond the screen. Here's Kursov. Green with the block. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Enjoy the foul call. Kursov. That's his first personal foul.
For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
He hits both from the stripe. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Drummond the screen. Down low. Here's Eunice. And it's Drummond with the jam. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And he gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Smart kicks to Green. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Eunice. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their last encounter was in Detroit where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And even in hostile territory as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. You're rushing the issue too much.
The Pistons leading. Malone outside. Malone with the screen. He feeds it to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Drummond.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And again it will drop. Another make there from Green. Green's got 6 points.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Green with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Jacks up a 3. Hamilton pulls it in. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Kursov. They get it back. Second chance shot. Nice shot by Hamilton. Hamilton's got his first points of the night.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Drummond with a screen on Patterson. Oh no, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Cavaliers, number one.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
And Cleveland making a change here. George is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Stan Van Gundy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said that as long as they move the ball and don't get baited into bad shots, their offense should carry them in this game. He said, we have a lot of guys that can fill it up. As long as we can mix up what we show them, we'll always find a way to get points. Let's see if they can vary their looks to get good shots, guys.
Thanks for filling us in there, Doris. Thank you so much. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending most of their energy at the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, they better save some of that energy for deep. I don't care how much you score. At some point, you got to stop some people, too.
Now, here's Green. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Dallas.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
That one goes. Count it. Malone's got 7 points.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D. My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
And that one's good. Here's Green. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pistons lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Yeah. I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I realize this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girl.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for him. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
Green in at 2 guard. Also smart out there. And it's Lopez in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Green with the rebound.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Holmes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Green. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Drummond's checked in for Detroit. Here's Green. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 4. Rebound Andre Drummond. Outside Jackson. Launches it. Another 3 for Detroit.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Green against Jackson. Green passes to Lopez. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Here's Holmes, and another three for Detroit.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Love with the screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 6. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Smart. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game. Feeds to Maniunas. To the paint. Green with the block. Smart passes to Hansen. Green, the screen. Smart dishes to Green. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For Green, he has 15 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pistons have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he can't get the first one. Burke, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And the pass to Smart. From 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Smart's got 5 points so far.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He finished with 36 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here's Drummond following the score by Cleveland. Jackson gets the bucket.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And that one's good. 9 points for Marcus Smart. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back in 4th start, that's for sure.
Maniunas' shot is good.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Jackson following the miss by Kevin Love. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Inside to the wing right side. Unloads from 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 8.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Move the ball. Stick it
now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Floats one. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Jackson. Burke covering. Jumper off the screen, and Detroit again with the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Smart. 9 points in the game so far. Benjamin the pass to Hansen. And Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. A minute 20 left in the first half. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Patterson. Outside Hardaway. He dishes it to Hamilton. Missed inside. Well, Cleveland shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Burke. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Detroit's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Malone drives in. Hamilton outside. Back to Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Burke, the pass to Dort. Here's George, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pistons ahead, leading by just 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
I'm here with Kevin Love, and great effort out there tonight. Just a quick question. You guys did a tremendous job chipping away at that big deficit you faced early on. What changed?
Oh, man, we just executed, got good shots, and got stops. That was really it.
A winded Kevin Love. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Drummond. Jackson is out there with Montejunas, and it's Bush in at the 2 guard. The first one falls.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Smart kicks to Green. Passes to Hansen. Here's Smart. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And he gets it to go. He's got 12.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Here's Green, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Jackson. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6 from 12 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Benjamin. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and it's Green missing.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Green. After the made shot from Andre Drummond, the drive by Green, and he gets it to go. Green's got 19 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Inside or out, this is a collection of players that has really been doing the job lately. The leading rebounders from the shooting guard position since the All-Star break. Freak number 1.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Kursov. Shot is off. Great D that time from Green. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And there's the feed to Smart. Back to Green. Dishes to Smart for the lead. They shoot again, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Jackson with it. Now Green defending. Such a wide open look. He has 7.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
They set the screen. Smart passes to Hansen. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
There's the dish to Jackson. Drummond the screen. Jackson kicks to Drummond. And Motiejunas picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And you guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. McCullough's checked in for Motiejunas, and Malone's subbed in for Reggie Jackson. So it's Detroit now, following the miss by Kevin Love. And it's sent back by Lopez. McCullough, good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Green up on top. 21 points in the game. In the corner, it's Patterson. Shot clock at 6. Shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Bush passes to Malone. There's the triple. Cavaliers with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. He kicks to Patterson. The 3. And Kevin Love hits the 3. Love's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage. And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Pass to McCullough. Here's Kursoff. Green with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lopez sets a screen for Green. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Now here's Malone. 9 points in the game so far, and it's Drummond missing.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Rob. The drive by Malone, and the rejection by Love. And Patterson kicks to Green. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Malone comes with the double team. Here's Patterson. No good with the triple. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Malone against Patterson. Malone drives in. Pass to McCullough. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Kursoff. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Green kicks to Love. Malone with the steal. No luck. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Detroit's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Green, he's in at shooting guard. Also Smart out there, and it's Doyle in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Green. Kicks to Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. There's a screen by Modiunas. The drive by Malone. The shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Now, here's Green. Here's Smart. And Modiunas picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
The Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Green. To the middle. Lopez kicks to Smart. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And Cleveland making a change here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
Here's Green. Rebound by the Pistons. Hardaway dishes to Hamilton. Back to Hardaway. Moniunas passes to Jackson. To take the lead. That one off the back iron and out.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Hardaway. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Moniunas with the steal. Right side Hardaway. They double him with Green. Now the pass to Holmes. Jackson has the open look. Hits the jumper in space. And the Pistons lead by 1. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Drummond's checked in for Hamilton. Here's Jackson. He feeds it to Moniunas. He dishes it to Hardaway. Drummond a screen. Passes it to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Moniunas, that's a screen for Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. To the inside and stolen by Drummond. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. First one falls for.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second. Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Drummond the screen. Pass to Holmes. The 3. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Kevin Love's checked in for Lopez. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Smart. He's got 11 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Marcus Smart.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. Detroit's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Outside Jackson feeds it to Drummond. They double him with Love. The Pistons working the ball around now. That's good. And the Pistons lead by 1.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Bush, guarded by Green. Here's Drummond. No luck. Great D that time from Love. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Nice shot by Smart.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
To the wing right side. Sinks the triple.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Top. Spacing. Spacing.
1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here is Green. Jackson comes over with the double. Smart. Adiunas grabs the miss.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Now here's Green. Kicks it out to Love. Smart dishes to Green. The drive by Love. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Kursov. No good on the quick 3.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Smart wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Cleveland. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Connects. And now they trail by just 4. Here's Smart. Green with the ball. Love outside. 5 to shoot. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
And Green gets it to go.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown.
Freak, you're the guy. So good screens, tight passes now. We need to give Freak a clean look.
Cavalier girls.
The feed to Malone. The pass to Holmes. And again, it's the Pistons missing. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
Yeah, saw lots of things I could exploit out of it. It's like every defense is a different text, and I got the answer sheet for each one of them. Seems unfair, but that's just the way it is. That's why I was dropping so many dimes on the cast tonight.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
He put everything he had to his rebound, and it made a huge difference. This was a taste of what he's capable when he gets his mind that he's going to dominate.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.